Hey guys, it's XD40 Lou here in the RC Garage. So I'm doing a little bit of work on the truck and I wanted to do a little update. So I have finished the interior. I've got my characters in place. Um, and just kind of wanted to drop a update. Mostly what I have left to do, and I'm doing this freehand because I'm going to try to get in close into the interior. Hopefully I won't ramble and I'll try to keep it in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I'm totally glad I put it on the Scx10. Got my characters in there. Now they're a little bit oversized, and the problem I had is I bought these. These are usually 1/9 scale, about 7.5 inches, and they usually work on most of my builds because they're bigger bodies. But on the Cherokee, as you can see, it's a wide body, but it's not very tall. So they kind of look tight in there and a little bit big, which is not a problem for me, but I'm probably going to swap them out down the road for a more true 1/10 scale body. But I had them already, and so I figure I'm going to go ahead and use them. But yeah, and I've got my dash done. Let's see if I can get a decent shot in there. That black little part here, let's see if I, right there, that's where the steering wheel will go through. Got all my little decals on the dash. I'm really happy with the way the dash and the interior turned out. See how if I can get a decent shot here. We got black seats with pads. You can see that I normally do this on all of them, is expose the transmission and motor there. I don't have a problem with that. I've been doing it for a long time. And let's see if I can get in here and get a little decent shot. But there's the dash. Got carpeting in there on the floor. So it's about the best shot we're going to get. But you know what? For scale, it looks good. I'm happy with it. I've got the smaller bumper on the front. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with a full bigger bumper yet. I didn't want anything intrusive because I really like the front end of this car. And I didn't want anything blocking, I didn't want to take away from the front of the body. So this may work. We'll see. And well, I did opt on the back, which is something I normally do. I did opt to go with the body pins. I do that on almost all my builds. There are magnets in the front and body pins in the back. And the reason is because they're easy to hide. On almost all my vehicles, you wouldn't be able to tell they're body pins in the back. Once you put accessories in there and all that, you don't even see them. But on the front, I do like to go with magnets. So I've got to get some magnets tomorrow. But yeah, it's pretty stoked. It's got a good fit. Wheelbase is right on. You know, I like the way this fits. And this yet, once I get the magnets in, this is going to sit just a little bit higher. Right about there, it's going to sit. Maybe a half inch to an inch higher. So the wheelbase is right on there. I've got what I did down here is this is galvanized steel, and what I'm trying to emulate is a fuel cell, gas tank basically, but they're called fuel cells for pre-runners, and do like a little hose that comes up to here with the to fill it up, to fill up the fuel cell. So I'll make it look like, I'm going to try to make it look like a fuel cell with some knobs and stuff, little accessories up on top, gas can, toolbox, all that good stuff. Got the Super Swamper tires, the exact tire here. So I have a match on my spare. So yeah, pretty good. The color, it looks kind of pinkish, but that's because I'm in the garage and it's at night and I got terrible lighting. But in the light outside, man, the red and black just pop. I'm not going to weather it. I'm going to let it stay the way it is. I'll let nature weather it naturally. I've weathered all my cars, But I'm going to leave this one just like I would my car, you know. I don't weather my car. You know, it's in good shape and I take good care of it. So I'm going to leave it like if it's a new car. So it's going to stay that way. And if it gets a scratch or if it gets dirt on it, it'll weather naturally. So I'm not going to force it. But that's where we're at. It sits good on the chassis. And then the one thing I did with this way is, let's see if I could do it with one hand because I'm not good at it. I put everything onto the body so that this way I can remove the body and it'll be easy to put the body back on. Let me see. Not with one hand though, because it turned out pretty heavy. Oh, there we go. It's actually not too bad with one hand. But yep, there we go. It's got the Desert Lizard shocks, which are a droop setup, so it's perfect for here. I'm not worried about it hitting here because it's set up on a droop. So it's very little of it is going to actually go up. It's going to drop. Well, there she is. All done, except for a couple little accessorizing to do. I got to get my magnets before I do a run. But hopefully tomorrow, well, the magnets, you really need to let those dry 24 hours. So tomorrow's Wednesday. Probably Thursday afternoon, I'll probably be able to do a run on it. And by then, I've got some lights coming in for it. And that's about it, actually. The lights and then some accessories. So hope you guys are digging it. I am. And it's XD40 Lou out. Thanks for tuning in.